A very good evening to everyone, and a big thank you to all those joining us for today's extremely special live virtual event. Hope you are all well. As you already know, today is a very special occasion as we will be formally unveiling the new identity of Sir Padampat Singhania University, SPSU, and taking you on a journey into its rich past and give you a glimpse of what we are sure is going to be a dazzling future. Before we begin the proceedings for the day, first and foremost, I would like to welcome the members of our dear SPSU family, our students, parents, faculty, industry partners, and alumni, and our JK Cement family as well. Our management and colleagues and channel partners who have joined us today from across the country. We are grateful to you for your participation and continued support. Also, a very warm welcome to the pillars of our family, Dr. Nidhipati Singhania ji, Chancellor of SPSU and Vice Chairman, JK Cement. Dr. Raghav Pat Singhania ji, MD, JK Cement. Mr. Ajay Kumar Saraugi ji, Deputy MD and CFO, JK Cement. Dr. Padmakali Banerjee ji, Vice Chancellor, SPSU, and Mr. Sanjay Sinha ji, Campus Director, SPSU. Welcome everyone. Thank you all for joining us and welcome once again. I will be your host for the evening and my name is Angela Ribello. Today, we've all gathered here to witness a historic moment in the journey of SPSU. One that will be forever etched in the sands of time. And before we get started, I only have one request. During the entire event, please make sure that your energy levels are charged, and there's a simple way to do that. How? By cheering and clapping wherever you are. I'm sure that we will be able to feel your energy and good vibes. After all, this is a very special event for all of us. Now, without further ado, let's get started with the program. As most of you are aware, that Sir Padampat Singhania University, or SPSU, was established in 2007 under the able leadership of late Shri Yadupati Singhania ji, inspired by the pioneering ways of late Shri Padampat Singhania ji, the visionary founder of JK organization who wanted to create a better and more empowered India by making affordable education accessible to all. Spread over 100 acres, this university has 2 schools, engineering and management, with 50 plus faculty members. You know, they say change or Parivartan is the only constant. And over all these years, SPSU has kept pace with the fast changing times. Over the last 2 years, SPSU has further significantly moved ahead of the curve and has started catering to the changing needs of education in line with the industry needs and rise of modern technologies. Now, to capture and celebrate the significant transformation happening at SPSU, we are launching our new visual identity today. One that is vibrant, dynamic, modern, yet reflecting our rich legacy, heritage, and values that our institution stands for. So my question is, are you ready? Now, even though I can't hear all of you cheering from your homes, offices, or from the campus, it's okay. I'm sure you will be doing that anyway by cheering. But I want to ask our panel and our guest sirs and ma'am here, can I get a response? Are we ready?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Fantastic. You know, that's some lovely, lovely energy to start with. So without much further ado, it is my distinct pleasure to present the new avatar of SPSU. Please put your hands together wherever you are. And now can we have the AV, please?
Change is a challenging path to take. But once you do, endless opportunities are unlocked. And when change is rooted in a dynamic legacy, innovation blooms as the fruit of the tree of knowledge. Welcome to the all-new Sir Padampat Singhania University, where new age education is moulding the leaders of the future. Get ready to learn to lead, because we have only just begun.
Wow! So there we all have it. Can we have one more round of applause for the new Avtar of SPSU? Come on, everyone. Well, it is a proud moment for all of us to witness our new identity, which is so fresh, contemporary, and awesome, right? I'm sure you all have liked the first glance of our new logo. To share more light on the thought process behind the new brand makeover and all the exciting things happening at SPSU as a part of this transformation, I'd like to request our Chancellor, Dr. Nidhipati Singhania ji, to kindly please say a few words.
Dr. Raghav Singhania, MD, JK Cement, Shri Madhav Krishna Singhania, Deputy MD and CEO, JK Cement, Shri Ajay Sarogi ji, Deputy MD, CFO, JK Cement, members of JK Cement Nimbada Foundation, Dr. Padma Kali Banerjee, Vice Chancellor, SPSU, Colonel Sanjay Sinha, Campus Director, SPSU, learned faculty members, my dear students, representatives of the press and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today is a special day for our organization and for me personally as well. The launch of your new identity is a big milestone in our journey, and I would want to share with you the thought behind the decision to take the step towards a newly transformed university. Over the last few years, we have constantly assessed the needs of the industry and adopted changing models of academic delivery that are more relevant to the real world. SPSU has revamped itself to bridge the gap between students and the industry in order for the 360-degree development of students. SPSU has transformed across various pillars. We have curated 7 specialized courses through partnerships with 20 plus marquee companies and are in discussion with another 10 plus organizations to co-develop and co-deliver our specialized courses. We have also onboarded eminent professors from IITs and IIMs to mentor students and faculty via guest lecturers and one-to-one guidance. I am proud of SPSU and the journey we have embarked upon. A very special audiovisual has been prepared that explains a bit more about the transformational journey and the evolution of our new logo. May we have the audiovisual, please?
In today's fiercely competitive world of business, change happens virtually at the speed of light. But is the present professional education system geared to bring young aspirants up to speed with this change? As part of one of India's renowned business houses, JK Cement Limited, we at Sir Padampat Singhania University or SPSU understand the expectations of the business world from young aspirants. And so, we took a long, hard look at our own education delivery system. We decided to change.
Keeping pace with the rapid changes in the world of higher education, and in order to help students be future ready, we are now relaunching SPSU with a completely new thinking and approach. We will be focusing specially on experiential learning with an application-based curriculum and training methodologies created in partnership with industry experts and organizations.
It would be a mixture because of faculty members will be teaching them the fundamentals of the subjects which they are studying, and the industry people will bring in their own experience of working in the industry, and they will actually be teaching the students on those aspects.
One of the standout benefits of learning from SPSU is the sharp focus on specialization in some of the most promising emerging areas of new age business.
This is the age of specialization and domain expertise. We have pioneered courses in 6 specialized high-growth industry domains, which have been launched in the current academic year, and more will be launched in the coming years. Our students will be equipped to be productive professionals for their organizations from day one of their employment, and will also be imparted sound professional skills that allow them to face the world.
Of course, academic excellence and functional knowledge are strong pillars of professional success. But equally important is overall personality development and each student's self-confidence. The sprawling 110-acre SPSU campus has been transformed into a vibrant world of new age living.
Our students hail from across the country, not only from metros but also from smaller towns. We give a lot of emphasis on the holistic personality development, including the conversational, communication and interpersonal skills. We help them to enter the professional world with absolute confidence.
Today, SPSU is among India's most industry interfaced higher learning institutions, with industry experts liaising with academicians from marquee institutions on the campus, giving students the opportunity to work with some of India's leading corporates. As a result, our students will be able to approach campus interviews by renowned companies with the confidence of experienced professionals.
To just previous batch, there was a significant change or upliftment of average salaries, higher salaries, number of companies. Qualitative aspect is now much better than what previously it was.
Last year we had 100% placement, and 41% of the students, they had multiple placements.
SPSU is opening the doors to successful careers with a who's who of industry. Come, learn from the leaders of the world and participate in building a better India, in keeping with the vision of Sir Padampat Singhania. It's just the head start you need to stay ahead in the changing world of today's business.
Well, so there you have it. I'm sure, we all have a good sense of appreciation for all the new and exciting that SPSU has to offer to students across the country. Thank you, Nidhipati ji, for sharing your thoughts and unveiling the inspiration behind the transformation video. I'd now like to invite Vice Chancellor of SPSU, Dr. Padmakali Banerjee, to please say a few words. Over to you.
Greetings to all. As the Vice Chancellor and President of the J.K. Cement's Sir Padampat Singhania University, I welcome all higher education aspirants, industry partners, policymakers, our trustees, and collaborators to this auspicious new beginning. SPSU is a place where education is considered the power that strengthens and just individuals, but society, nation, and the global communities. I feel committed to creating a learning environment within the sprawling 100 acres green campus where every student aspires to become a change agent, a knowledge seeker, a trailblazer, and a pathbreaker. We need young people who are harbingers of progress, values, and reform. To be able to achieve this vision, we need continual improvement and commitment to lifelong learning. The robust J.K. Cement-led makes this university a solid platform for those who aspire to become leaders of tomorrow. The city of lakes, Udaipur, which is rich cultural heritage and awe-inspiring history, provides a natural environment for learning. The highly qualified and motivated faculty here are eager to help, guide, and support the students in all their endeavors. The industry-integrated professional programs equip students with multi-skills, myriad talents, and right attitude to achieve success. The university's rich curriculum is designed to provide flexibility of choices and holistic learning. The state-of-the-art, technology-enabled campus is a platform where students will thrive, confidence will rise, and goals will be achieved. A place of learning is like a shrine where the mind is in the perfect harmony with peace and happiness. We wish our students to embark on this journey of excellence with us and attain success in every sphere of life. Thank you and good evening to all.
Well, thank you so much for your unique insights. As we spoke about our new identity that merges our roots with modern technology, we want to take this opportunity to recap the rich legacy of the JK family and its support, the continuous support that we have had at the education sector. May I please invite Mr. A.K. Saraugi, Deputy Managing Director and CFO, JK Cement, to please speak to us about it.
Good evening to all. Dr. Nidhipati Singhania, Chancellor SPSU, Dr. Banerjee, Vice Chancellor, members of Board of Management of SPSU, faculty members, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, my dear students. It is my honor and privilege to say a few words about Sir Padampat Singhania, in whose name the university is named. Sir Padampat Singhania was a visionary entrepreneur who believed in furthering the prospects of not just the industry, but also championed the cause of education, culture, and welfare of society at large. He was nominated to the Constituent Assembly of India and also had the honor of being a signatory to the Indian Constitution. Even the British recognized his contribution to industry and society, and they conferred knighthood, and a knighthood was conferred to him by the Viceroy of India. He was a man of many talents, an extraordinary industrialist, a generous philanthropist, sports and education enthusiast, and much more. He was also conscious of his responsibilities towards society. His legacy in the field of education, science, and technology continues to live in the various schools, higher education institutions, and university functional pan-India. Mr. Yadupati Singhania, his grandson, set up this university in the year 2007 as a tribute to this great statesman. I invite you, the youth, to join us in this transformation journey and shape the future of our country. It's been wonderful to see all the great things happening at the SPSU, and I wish SPSU all the very well going forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Saraugi ji. We now have a short audio visual to apprise you all about the rich legacy of the JK family and their contribution to the society. Can we have the AV, please?
Going back to the time when India was at a crossroads, it was the time of the Swadeshi and Satyagraha movements, a time when the country was trying to carve out its own identity and reclaim its sovereignty, liberty, and freedom. It was also the time which saw pioneers like Jamshedji Tata, G.D. Birla, Purushottam Das, and the Singhanias set in motion the wheels of the indigenous industrial revolution and set the country on its course to becoming a force to be reckoned with. The founders of these mega enterprises worked tirelessly, not only towards fueling the country's economy, but some also contributed towards defining the ideals on which our governance framework and constitution are built. One such luminary who catalyzed the building of a new India was Sir Padampat Singhania. Instrumental in catapulting the nation into the future, he paved the way not only for the industrial renaissance, but was also a part of the think tank and a signatory of the Indian Constitution. Sir Padampat Singhania realized early on that if India was to become a global superpower in the future, it could only happen against the backdrop of a robust economy, thriving industry, facilitated by an educated and skilled workforce. With quality education for all and self-reliance as the bedrocks of his vision, he embarked on a journey to create the foundation for a new, independent India and set up many educational institutions across the nation. Over the years, his great legacy was carried forward by future generations of the illustrious Singhania family. Late Yadupati Singhania, one of the most revered scions of the Singhania family and the founder MD of J.K. Cement Limited, too saw the opportunity in harnessing the power and unlocking the potential of the nation's youth. He was particularly conscious of the knowledge and skill deficit in the workforce of the nation and the need to bridge this gap through quality education and vocational training, especially in the wake of the compelling growth story that India was etching. To bridge this very gap, over the years, Mr. Yadupati Singhania established many premium schools, university, and state-of-the-art vocational institutes that made significant strides and provided education, vocational training, and employability to thousands over the years. The baton has now been passed down to the next generation of young and dynamic leaders, Dr. Raghavpat Singhania and Mr. Madhav Singhania, who are as passionate and committed to the cause of equipping the youth with the required knowledge and skills. It is those who venture into uncharted territories that discover new lands. Was Sir Padampat Singhania University, established on the ideals and vision of its founding fathers, has been supporting the dreams of thousands for the last 1.5 decades. Today we commit to a bigger and bolder mission to give wings to the aspirations of the coming generation. Keeping in pace with the times, we are transforming our approach to learning, our pedagogy and student experience to give you the skills to be future ready. Presenting SPSU in a whole new avatar. Come, join us as we step into a new era of excellence.
Wow, wasn't that something? So aptly represented in the film. The JK family has truly been like the tree of life, a tree of abundance that has touched thousands of lives. What a beautiful tribute to the rich legacy of the JK family, of Sir Padampat Singhania ji and Shri Yadupati ji. A family that has contributed so much towards the building of this nation in areas of education, health, sports, and many more. Thank you, Saraugi ji, for sharing about the rich legacy of Sir Padampat Singhania ji and Shri Yadupati ji. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Sanjay Sinha ji, the campus director of SPSU, to please deliver the concluding address.
Thank you so much. Good day, everyone. This is indeed a proud moment for the entire SPSU and the JK family as we enter this new era of SPSU, one that is full of promises and bright future. On this very momentous and memorable event of SPSU's new beginning, I want to congratulate everyone who has been part of this journey so far and all those who will join us in future. We hope to have your combined and continued support in this journey and reach new heights of success. Let's do our very best to keep the banner of SPSU flying high. I also wish to extend my sincere compliments to the brand, communications, and the creative teams who have worked tirelessly to give us shape to our new and exciting brand transformational journey. Well done and keep it up.
Thank you so much, Sanjay ji. Well, on that note, a very big thank you to all of you, our students and parents, industry partners, the SPSU and JK Cement family members, and the management for attending our relaunch even today. Let us once again pledge with the renewed sense of determination to keep treading on the path towards the pursuit of excellence. Thank you, everybody, and stay safe.
Thank you.